Imagine all the chipping we can do and lay chips on top of all of this to filter down through the logs. And all right, welcome back. So the part 1 video of the Forest Road series went up a little while ago, and some of you were commenting and saying things like, oh, I can't wait to come back for part 2. And that's great, but I gotta warn you, this is not just going to be a part 1 and part 2 situation. This road, the way that we are gonna do it, it's probably gonna end up being like, I wanna say 1,500 to 2,000 feet in length, and I can put that up in meters for those of you that need that measurement. But we pulled the excavator out of the woods last night because they were calling for a pretty big snowstorm today. We did have plans this morning. Those plans got canceled. The snow's not coming until later on after lunch. So we're gonna put the machine back in the forest and we're gonna take advantage of this 3 or 4 hour period, and we're gonna hit it and try to get some more work done. I wanna get to that first corner in the road. When we were bringing the excavator out yesterday, we noticed that the areas where we started the corduroy road, where we had flipped over that huge stump, we didn't do a very good job. So I don't know if you remember the one video where I pulled these out with the BX. We're gonna start today by cutting these up. We're gonna take the limbs off of them. We're gonna bring them back down to the first section of the corduroy road with the Mini X. We're gonna cut them up and we're gonna supplement the road in that area, put a few more logs in. So the machine is up there warming up. Julie's just getting ready to come out. Let's get this saw running and get to work. All right, so here she comes. We picked up a few new subscribers with that last video, which is really great. Welcome to the channel. If this kind of stuff interests you guys, please consider subscribing. It really does help out the channel. So let's get these logs loaded up and head down. So you'll have to pull it in and turn so you don't get caught on stuff. Sorry. It's amazing what YouTubers will do for winter content. Sometimes the cameras just go dead. This car battery thing is working awesome. Lunch break. See you in a minute. Hey baby, going my way?
Yeah.
So, once we round that tree, we start gently turning to the left. No shortage of logs in here for us to use. Like high and dry?
Yeah.
Yeah, better, eh?
Exciting.
So there's your post right beside the excavator, and then we turn, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna come through here. So there's one of these trees where the flag's gonna be on the right, and I think it might be, I think we've already made the turn and we're gonna come through there.
You've not made the turn.
Well, let's just walk it out then, and okay, it must be this one here. Yeah, so those trees we just passed, the flagging tape will be on your left. This tree, the flagging tape will be on your right. So yeah, it'll be a little bit annoying. This is definitely the tree to save though, right? Like big, beautiful tree. We'll take out the rest of the small stuff.
Sorry, it's on the right?
This tree is going to be on the right, correct. So all that's got to be cleaned out.
Of course, because this looks relatively flat and easier to deal
And then
with.
when we hit this opening, it's like going to be quite not so bad. Because look how.
So where does the road end?
Far back corner of the property for the time being.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look how far we've come in 2 days, 3 days. But it gets easy now. Look how open this is. It'll be nice when summer comes because we can actually just leave the machine back here. We're gonna clean all this out in a sweep, right? So it looks like this might be the end of part 2, I guess. A lot of work was done in part 2. I'm not sure when part 3 of this video series is going to come, because as long as there's snow on the ground like we're getting, it's going to be too hard to work back here. If this thing had metal tracks, that might be different, but with the rubber tracks, it's really not that great once you get a little bit of snow on top of these logs. So thank you very much for hanging out with me today, and we'll see you in the next one.